They are small, fragile, and easy to overlook. But bees are among the most important creatures on our planet. Without them, much of life as we know it would disappear. There are more than 20,000 species of bees worldwide, from tiny, solitary bees the size of a grain of rice to giant carpenter bees as big as your thumb. Every bee's body is a masterpiece of design. Their eyes, 5 of them, can detect ultraviolet light, revealing secret patterns on flowers that humans can't see. Their wings beat over 11,000 times per minute, and those tiny hairs covering their bodies? They act like magnets for pollen, turning every flight into a mission of pollination. But bees aren't just buzzing around randomly. Each movement, each trip, has purpose. Deep inside the hive, order reigns. One queen commands the colony, the heart and soul of their society. She lays up to 2,000 eggs a day, while thousands of female workers care for her, feed the young, and build perfect hexagonal honeycombs from wax they produce themselves. The drones, all male, live short lives with one purpose only: to mate with a queen. Afterward, their role in nature is complete. The hive is more than a home. It's a living city. Each bee knows its role: the nurse, the builder, the guard, the forager. Together, they maintain a balance that's been perfected over millions of years. A worker bee will travel up to 5 miles a day and visit 50 to 100 flowers on a single trip. All that work for just 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey in her lifetime. And yet, multiplied by thousands, they can fill a hive with golden sweetness. Honey itself is a wonder. It never spoils. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs, still edible after 3,000 years. When bees make honey, they suck nectar into a special stomach, mixing it with enzymes before storing it in the comb. They fan their wings to evaporate the water and seal the cell with wax, preserving it forever. But beyond honey, bees give us something far greater: pollination. The transfer of pollen between flowers is what allows plants to bear fruit and reproduce. Over 75% of the world's flowering plants and 1/3 of our food crops depend on pollinators like bees. Without bees, we would lose coffee, chocolate, apples, almonds, and hundreds of other crops. And yet, the bees are struggling. Across the globe, their numbers are falling. Pesticides poison their food. Climate change disrupts their cycles. And habitat loss leaves them nowhere to go. Colony collapse disorder, a mysterious phenomenon where worker bees vanish, has wiped out millions of hives worldwide. Imagine an entire civilization disappearing overnight. But there is hope. In cities and countrysides alike, people are creating gardens filled with wildflowers, building bee hotels for solitary species, and banning harmful chemicals. Even small changes matter. Planting lavender, sunflowers, and clover can give bees the safe spaces they need. Communities around the world are working to protect them, because saving the bees means saving ourselves. Here's something you might not know. Bees can communicate, not with sounds, but through dance. It's called the waggle dance. A bee spins and waggles its body to tell others the direction and distance of food sources, using the sun as a compass. This is nature's version of GPS, long before humans ever dreamed of it. Scientists even study bees to improve technology, from flight engineering to swarm robotics. Their teamwork, precision, and efficiency are lessons for our own societies. Every buzz, every flight, every drop of honey is part of a grand design, a reminder that even the smallest life can have the greatest impact. So next time you see a bee hovering by your window, don't be afraid. Be grateful. Because while they work for their hive, they're also working for us all.